smell what The Rock is cooking? Voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk.
Hello and welcome to the AEW and Njpw Wrestling Talk Show with Reece Jones and...
Sure, I was going to bring you our AEW Forbidden Door pay-per-view, which will come at you on June 30th of this year at the UBS Arena in Elmont, New York.
Yes, AEW once again team up with New Japan Pro Wrestling to knock down a Forbidden Door.
Now bear with us because we have a lot of matches to get through.
13 in total, three of which will take place on the pre-show / buy-in.
Starting off with one of the matches that will take place on buy-in, we will have a women's tag team match as the team of Chris Statlander and Momo Watanabe team up to take on the team of Willow Nightingale and Tam Nakano.
One of the other buy-in matches is a first round match in the Women's Owen Hart Cup.
As Mariah May will take on Saraya.
We mean Paige.
Copyright.
And the third and final buy-in match is a 6-man tag team match, aka trios match.
As Le Ingobernables DJ Braun, in other words known as Yuta Tahashi, Titan, and Hiromu Takahashi, take on the Lucha Brothers of Penta El Zero Miedo and Rey and Mystico, who will also have Rey Phoenix in their corner as well. So, yes.
The main card, or the first match to be made for the main card, was as a result of Rated R Superstar Edge, aka Adam Copeland, being forced to vacate the TNT Championship after suffering an injury in the cage match with Aleister Black and Malachi Black at Double or Nothing. Now, originally, the Young Bucks were Christopher Daniels to appear and say, that ain't gonna happen.
Yes, the interim EVP, Christopher Daniels.
As seems to be the case in most wrestling companies at the minute, if a championship needs to be decided in the form of a vacancy, they'll just make a ladder match.
Yes.
In this instance, the participants are
Takumi Takeshita,
Mark Briscoe,
Scapegoat Jack Perry,
Dante Martin,
Leo Rush,
not copyrighted,
of course,
and El Phantasmo.
So which one of those men will be walking out the new AEW TNT champion?
Despite it still being a ladder match, I suspect it will likely still be Jack Perry.
I think so.
Now,
Now,
earlier we mentioned that Timeless Tony Storm would be in the corner for the Money in the Bank. Sorry. Women's Owen Hart Cup match. However, she has got her own business to take care of.
And she will defend the AEW Women's World Championship against Mina Sharagawa, who is from Stardom. And to make things even more interesting, Mariah May will be at ringside in support of both Mina Sharagawa and the AEW Women's World Champion.
Sorry, but that screams some kind of turn.
It does, because Mariah May not only has history with Timeless Toni Storm, she also has history with Mina Sharagawa being her tag team partner in Stardom when Mariah May was part of the Stardom roster.
Sticking with the women, what's better than having one championship than having two championships?
Yes.
As we have a winner-takes-all match for the AEW TBS Championship and the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Championship, as the TBS champion Sasha Banks will put her championship on the line, as well as New Japan Pro Wrestling's Stephanie Wagner. Given the fact that Mercedes only won the TBS Championship a couple of weeks ago at Double or Nothing, I'm like, are they really going to take it off her immediately?
No, I don't think so. I think she's going to be walking out not only still the TBS champion, but she's also going to walk away with the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Championship, which is a championship that I think she's held before she made the jump to AEW.
Well, she's been the main champion in New Japan. I don't think she's been the Strong Women's champion.
True. And now it's time for my colleague to have another little mini rant, as it were. As the learning tree of Chris Jericho and Big Bill.
Don't you mean Big Gas?
Copyright. Will take on the team of Samoa Joe, named not copyrighted, Hook and Katsuzori Shibata in the 6-man/trios match.
What do I say? It's just a 6-man tag team match, for goodness sake. Do you have to have fancy names to these?
Do you have to give Chris Jericho cringy learning tree material? Tony Khan, cough cough.
Hey, we know that Jericho will make anything work.
Yeah, it's Jericho, crying out loud.
Going back to some more men's singles action. Zack Sabre Jr. will go on against freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
Now this should be a good match on paper because both men are great workers. Really see this being a good match and the match going either way.
And then the IWTB, I should say, World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line as Dean Ambrose
we mean John Moxley
will defend against
Tatsura Naito.
Moxley has been champion for about 2.5 months at this point.
Something like that.
So this could possibly go either way, depending on how AEW are planning to book their main championship.
Yes. Next, we have a one-on-one match between Hedgehiro and Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF.
Now, this match could play out very interesting when we look at the current teased match for All In.
Yes, which is going to be MJF against Daniel Garcia.
And if Garcia decides to cast MJF here, that's definitely going to lead into a singles match at All In. Oldest trick in the book in pro wrestling.
Yes.
Let's have another trios match, shall we?
Yes, as the Elite of the AEW World Tag Team Champions and Executive Vice Presidents of AEW, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, along with the AEW Continental Champion, Takeshita Okada, teams up to take on Anthony Bowens, Max Caster, and Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Given the way that the Young Bucks of the Elite are currently being booked, I don't really see them losing here.
No, same. I'll probably put a bet on it even.
Now, the Owens Hart Cup for the women features a first round match in the buy-in. The men's first round match, however, gets the main card spot with Daniel Bryan.
We mean Bryan Danielson.
taking on
Shinjo Takagi.
Given the fact that this is still AEW's thing rather than New Japan's thing, that they're going to have the AEW stars win. However, we could be in for a surprise.
We could.
And then finally, in a match which should be winner takes all, champion versus champion, title for title, but isn't, Swerve Strickland defends the AEW World Championship against AEW International Champion Will Ospreay.
Now, this should be a great match. But as my colleague said, this really should be title the title. But Tony Khan didn't make it a winner-takes-all match.
I suppose an argument could be made that if it was title for title, then it would be too predictable.
True, very true. But the Aerial Assassin has a chance to become a double champion, which would be astonishing considering he hasn't been on the roster very long.
Well, I'm one of these people with, considering Will Ospreay's high-profile name, it's only a matter of time before he becomes AEW World Champion. It's just whether they do it now or wait until he loses the International Championship, or they do a Keith Lee / Ultimate Warrior situation where he wins the World Championship and then vacates the International Championship.
Yeah.
So let's quickly go through these 13 matches one more time.
Yes. On the first buy-in match, we will have Chris Statlander and Momo Watanabe team up to take on Willow Nightingale and Tam Nakano in a tag team match.
Mariah May takes on Saraya in the first round match of the Women's Owen Hart Cup.
Also on the third and final buy-in match, Los Emergales de Japón of Yota Tanahashi, Titan, Hiromu Takahashi take on the Lucha Brothers of Penta El Zero Miedo and Rey Fenix and Mystico.
In the ladder match of the vacant AEW TNT Championship,
Tonoi Takeshita will take on Mark Briscoe, the Scapegoat Jack Perry, Dante Martin, Leo Rush, and El Fantasmo.
in a singles match for the AEW Women's World Championship, Timeless Toni Storm defends against Mina Sakura.
In a winner-takes-all for both the AEW TBS Championship and the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Championship, Mercedes Moné will take on New Japan Pro Wrestling's Stephanie Wagner.
The Women's Three of Chris Jericho, Big Bill, and Jeffco take on Samoa Joe, Hook, and
Kazuri Shibata.
Zack Sabre Jr. takes on Orange Cassidy.
In a one-on-one match for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, John Moxley defends his championship against Tatsuya Naito.
MJF takes on
Heshi Shiro. In a trios match, the Elite of the AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks, and AEW Continental Champion Takeshita Okada will take on Anthony Bowens, Max Caster, and Rui Tanahashi in a six-man/trios match.
in the men's first round Owen Hart Cup tournament match, Bryan Danielson takes on Shingo Takagi.
And in the main event, Swerve Strickland will defend his AEW World Championship against AEW International Champion, the Aerial Assassin, Will Ospreay.
AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling's Forbidden Door takes place on Sunday night, unlike some pay-per-views. So. From the UBS Arena in Elmont, New York.
Join us the week after when we will give you our reactions and thoughts to AEW and New Japan's Forbidden Door pay-per-view, because one of us is going away on holiday. Me.
Until then, he's been
Shaw Smith, and he's been
Rhys Jones, and join us next week.
or the week after.